Hey friends, welcome back to Neffy Crafts and Scraps. I am sharing today my first challenge for my A Cherry on Top guest design spot. Here it is, guys. You can also find this on my Instagram and on the A Cherry on Top message board under the challenge that says textures and layers. So you guys, I am so excited to be sharing my first project, and I'm starting off with this beautiful page here with all the gold foiling. This is a specialty page that I ordered. If you haven't checked out already, I do have a full unboxing of the supplies I got for my guest design spot, so that way you guys can check that out and see what kind of products I'm using. So anyways, today's project is a 12 by 12 layout, and I want to focus on texture and layers. So we're starting off with this beautiful paper that is full of that gold foil texture, and I'm going to be creating sort of like a central cluster in the center of this page, and I'm going to be building layers along with my photographs. So like I said, you can check out the full message board on acherryontop.com, and I will have the full challenge there for you guys to check out. You can also check out my blog, because I will be posting a little more information on that in my blog, and you can check out the post on Instagram as well. So yes, a whole lot of fun stuff happening this week. In fact, so fun that I am going to be sharing one more next week. Okay, so for this particular challenge, we are giving you guys a week to join and take on your own perspective on this, and then at the end of a week I will be choosing a winner to win a gift card to A Cherry on Top. So it's a lot of fun. I have linked everything down below. And now we can focus on our layout. So I am working a photo of my daughter. This is a sweet photo we took at a park that we found during quarantine last spring. And so we've returned a couple of times. And anyways, this photo is of my daughter at that park, and I think the picture really goes well with just the kind of theme of this collection. And actually, I haven't mentioned, but this is the Marigold collection by Maggie Holmes for Crate Paper. And basically what I am trying to do here is create some layers. So you could see that I've already set some doilies down and that music note paper. So those are the papers that I'm focusing on as my base. And the white doilies are actually from my stash, but you can still find doilies in the shop. They have plenty of selection on the Cherry on Top shop for doilies. And then that gold foil one is also from my stash. So now I'm gonna start building my layers by backing my photo. So you guys saw how I was able to back my photo with some pink cardstock. I'm just adding extra layers by adding some ephemera pieces there behind it, and then I'm gonna stick that down with dimensional adhesive. So a hot tip is that you can use dimensional adhesive to add dimension to flat objects. So that's a really great way to, you know, add a little bit of pop to some of the more flat items on your page, and then you also create dimension on your page that actually really helps build those layers. Another tip was ripping some of the cardstock. So my base layer there with the music notes, I did add a little bit of tearing to it. So instead of cutting it off the big sheet, I just tore it off, and that also gives some dimension and texture to your page. You can see I'm repeating that tearing technique, and I'll continue to do so as the layout evolves. And basically what I'm using is just all the fun stuff I ordered from this collection. It includes the cardstock, it includes the ephemera pieces, the cardstock stickers, that's what I'm using now, and then I'm also going to be using the chipboard stickers. So I think one of the coolest things about the Crate Paper collections and the Maggie Holmes collections is that the different kinds of objects in the collections really help build your layout. So you know, when you have a particular collection and you use it exclusively on your layout, it's really going to be fun to just kind of see all the supplies come together into one layout. I love it. And for the most part, I think I always use matching collections. Not always, but for the most part. So here I am, I'm kind of folding stuff up, kind of adding a little more dimension, a little bit of interest, and now I'm bringing out my chipboard stickers. And at this point, what I'm trying to do is just kind of ground my page. So I'm doing so by adding some of these black and white stickers, and then I'm also going to be adding some black splatters. So it could be a little scary, I won't lie, bringing black ink onto your page, but I'm actually working really slow. So this is like real time. You can see how carefully I'm just trying to splat. And just be careful with the black ink because it can go real bad real quick, but if you take your time with it, you'll be able to get enough splatters. And I feel like the black is what kind of grounds my page, and I'm able to just kind of, I don't know how else to explain, but kind of ground it. So, you know, it doesn't look so blended in the background because all these colors are kind of muted. The black really helps it pop. And now what I'm doing is grabbing some of these sequins. These are some Sizzix sequins, and they come in a set of 5. And I'm just using the white ones here. There's some really tiny bits and pieces, and then there's those large bits. I'm using a little bit of a mix of both. And I think that's pretty much going to finish my layout. I do have a few stickers that I'm going to add just to kind of finish it off. And I'm also just adding a little bit more texture by ripping up and just really enhancing the bent edges here. I really love those scallops, so I kind of wanted them to be raised a little bit. The base page I'm using here is actually backed on a really soft pink paper from my stash, just so that once it goes in an album, you know, it's backed on something. And it adds some little bit extra layer. So you guys, this is how I finish off my project. I hope you guys have enjoyed, and like I said earlier in this video, go ahead and check out the challenge and take on this challenge, build your project with some layers. I would love to see what you create, and share it on the A Cherry on Top blog so you can be entered to win a gift card for the shop. Alright guys, follow me on social media for more of this craftiness. I will see you guys in my next video. Enjoy the close-ups. Bye for now.